Greetings, Yamada. Hey family, how are you guys feeling? Today we are sharing a food video. I know it has been a while, but I really had to do this one. Guess what? I bought a air fryer. I bought it a little while back, but I didn't use it, and I finally was inspired to use it. So today we are sharing a video on air fried mushrooms. Let's talk about it. I went and purchased these mushrooms from Walmart. I was truly surprised that Walmart had oyster mushrooms. Now, I love portobello. I'm familiar with them. I buy them all the time. They are really good. I never fried them though, so this is my first time. Now, I have washed the mushrooms very good, but I'm going to take the bottoms off of it because they look kind of weird to me. Now, once I rinsed and cleaned off these oyster mushrooms, they kind of tore up a little bit. They're very delicate, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the bottoms off. I truly don't like the way that this look on the bottom, so I'm going to cut that part off and just keep the top of these mushrooms. Now they really look good. Outside of that, I cannot wait to see how they taste. Now I have rinsed them again, and I'm soaking them now in some alkaline water. I noticed that they keep a lot of moisture. Now I cut the bottoms off, but I was concerned about the tap water and the moisture that they were holding. Now with the other ones, the portobello mushrooms, I took the bottoms off and I kind of like broke them up into pieces. I have an egg replacement, and I'm using 2 scoops to dap the mushrooms, or to put the mushrooms in this egg replacement first to make what I need. Now here is the mushrooms completed. These are the oyster ones, but they burnt, y'all, so I had to use these and start all over. I know that's crazy. I burnt the first batch. So your hands get really messy, so just get ready to get all kind of stuff all under your nails and everything, because this is a messy deal. It is a messy deal, but it's good and it's worth it. So you just batter them up real good with your egg replacement. You can thin it out a little bit if you want to, add a little more water, and then you just dip it or flip it over real good in your fish fry. Look at there. Perfect. And you can put it on some foil or glass or whatever you use to bake in the oven. Now put them in the air fryer. Let them do their thing, but you want to make sure that you set a good temperature. Now they didn't have a setting for mushrooms, so I'm guessing I probably need to go about 35. The other ones, they went about 45, so I'm gonna see how it turns out with this 35 minutes. Now they are ready. I know they are. Oh yeah, they're ready. They're looking good too. The other ones I'm talking about, y'all, they wasn't burnt black, but they was like a dark brown. I did try some of them, but these look a whole lot better. Now with the vegan, or with the mushrooms, I decided to do a plantain potato salad using vegan mayonnaise, plantains to eat with the mushrooms. We did the air fried mushrooms. and I'm going to try it right now in front of you guys. And I also did a potato salad with plantains. I wish I would have just boiled the plantains instead of using them raw, but it still came out okay. And that's for the people who's doing the raw food lifestyle that you can do, if you want to use, or you still use the vegan nays or the vegan mayonnaise, and you can just cut up the plantains for the potato salad or the plantain salad. I live in Louisiana, and what inspired me to do this dish was that sometimes, even though I've been a vegan now, or plant-based lifestyle for the last going on 5 years, sometimes I have this taste for fried fish, which it's been a very long time since I've eaten fish. But you got to think about it. Sometimes when you desire something, or you have a craving for something, you got to really think about, what is it that you're craving? You are craving the seasonings. Now, the seasonings in Louisiana, they're normally kind of spicy, but on the fish, you can get it either or. You can get it spicy, or you can get it, regular. So here in Louisiana, I was raised pretty much on fish. My mom, she really didn't, even though they have shrimp here, my mom, she really didn't feed me and my sister shrimps because she didn't like shrimps. So we really didn't eat it. And so when I got older, I ended up eating it. But there's a place here, there's a lot of places in the city where I live that almost everywhere you turn, you can find a restaurant that serves fish, or fried fish, or shrimps. So it's everywhere. When I lived in Georgia, that was so hard to find. It took years, and I stayed there for like 7 years. But anyway, to make the long story short, now that I'm vegan and it's my second time around being plant-based, this is my first time, even though it's been 5 years, having that craving and being able to satisfy the craving. So this recipe was inspired by me wanting to have that comfort food. When you go to restaurants, and I like to, go to different cities and try their vegan restaurants because I love vegan food. And I know this is my life journey. Now, when I go to a lot of vegan restaurants, what really hurts me is that some of the foods, or most of the foods at the vegan restaurant, is fried. And so even a meat eater knows that it's not healthy to eat fried foods. So I went and purchased the air fryer because I would rather have my food air fried instead of fried, because I know that is the best and healthy choice for me and my family. So that's why I purchased the air fryer. But I've been away from fried food for so long that it's just not a part of my everyday thing, So, but anyway, I had this craving for fried, something with that fish fry. You got to have that seasoning. Here in Louisiana, they have this Louisiana fish fry seasoning. So what I did when it came to my mind to go and get that and put that on some mushrooms and try that, and when I did, I have not stopped trying it. As a matter of fact, this is like my 4th batch of these mushrooms in my air fryer. And that air fryer had been put up for a while, and I wasn't using it. So I'm glad that I went ahead, and I was going to take it back because I wasn't using it, but I'm glad that I went ahead and used it and tried this dish, because this is something I can share with you, because there are a lot of vegans that are out there that are, eating fried food, but we're forgetting that fried food isn't healthy. It's not a healthy choice. So this is a healthy alternative to eating fried food, is to get you an air fryer. And if you desire to eat something, I don't suggest eat French fries, because the fries aren't what they supposed to be. I don't know why when you look on the back of a bag of fries that they got all these other stuff And they may not even have potatoes on the back of the fries. So I don't understand that part. But if you can take a regular potato and cut it up, if you desire to have fries or you want to feed fries to your children, just take your regular potato, cut it up, season it well. If you want to do your egg replacement or whatever, make you that, that nice batter, and put it in the air fryer. That way you know that you're getting a healthy choice. You know what you're getting in your foods. A lot of times when you go to these stores, if you read those ingredients, it will blow your mind. All the crazy stuff that they're putting in our foods right now, or they've been putting in our foods, we just wasn't paying attention. So anyway, here in Louisiana, let me get back to my point. I was getting ready to say something about a sauce. There is whenever you eat fried fish or shrimps, there's a sauce here in the city where I live, which is Shreveport. It's called Freeman and Harris sauce, or Brothers sauce. So anyway, I made a vegan version of that, and I put that with the mushrooms. So I'm gonna try that. I said all that just to say that. That's a lot. So I'm gonna try that with this and try it in front of you guys. That is so good. It's spicy though. Hold on, y'all. Now that was good. I'm not gonna eat the rest of it in front of you guys, but I'm just so surprised how this air fryer make your food crispy. Now, right when I put it in the air fryer, I noticed that when I sprayed the coconut oil over it, that it gave it, it wasn't so dry. It gave it that real crispy, that more of a crispy taste or texture. So make sure you do that. And I use Pam coconut oil or something like Pam, but it's coconut oil. So it's a non-stick coconut oil. So if you want to use that, you can. But that's just me sharing with you guys a healthy alternative to make some fried foods. Go out there, y'all, and get your air fryer. They are amazing to have. It's better than, even if you are a meat eater and you're frying your food. When you fry your food, it turns to acrylamide, which is something that causes cancer. When you fry food, it's not healthy. So you don't want that. If you desire fried food, just go and get your air fryer. Still season your food up the way you want it, and throw it right on in that air fryer, and your food come out crispy just like you fried it. Peace and love, everybody. I hope this video really inspires somebody to eat healthy, to love yourself more, and get out and enjoy this life. Remember, we are gods and goddesses co-creating the life that we are living. We're going to boost our immune system. And remember, if you're going to be eating, if you're going plant-based or you're eating a vegan lifestyle, just remember, if you're eating like those mock meats or created meats, that is better, to eat those things in moderation. Even the air fried food, it's better to eat those things in moderation. The most best food that is healthier for the body is whole foods, and that's your fruits, your vegetables, and raw nuts. So those are the best ways to go. But anyway, we're going to enjoy this life regardless of what's going on. We're going to keep our vibrations up, raising the vibration, raising the frequency, and raising that energy inside of you. I love you guys. See y'all on the next video. Yamada.